Welcome to the stage. Entry number 354, Restore. This is your IDA judge, Marissa. Good luck. Wow, look at this stage setup they have here. The beautiful lighting and this fog going on. Awesome. Such a great place to perform. Good luck, dancer. A little too much tension in those fingertips as you begin. Beautiful jumps there. Just made that look so easy. Watch out of that little single pirouette into the posed position. Just make sure you have a nice smooth transition out of that. Good. Nice scorpion balance here. Really placed correctly on that standing leg. Just really nice control there for that position. Good. Nice job into the floor. Wow. Great position there on that back tuck. Really nice control, especially that set. Yeah, you made that look so easy into the step out back handspring. I would split my legs a little bit sooner so that you really get that split position in the air so I can see that 180-degree position. Gorgeous to this straddle handstand. Just really nice control. Normally females don't do straddle presses because it's just so much upper body strength needed for that skill, but really great job there. Such nice control. Good, beautiful for these little chin stands. Good, nice rolling tensica into these handstand walks. Beautiful position. Those hips are right over those shoulders. Love that. Great job on your aerials. You make it look so easy. You make it just look like nothing. Beautiful position in that layout step out. Just really nice job getting those shoulders and those hips in a line. Good, nice handstand walk variations here. Very strong upper body. Gorgeous on the handstand pirouettes. Yeah, really nice control. Just try to control on these sidewalks just a little bit on that straddle position so that the legs don't wobble. Good, nice twisting spring there. Beautiful transition into the floor. Made that look so easy. Beautiful. Just nice control here. Nice flexibility. Wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous control. It's like, oh, the walk over right into that handstand. Those hips got right over those shoulders. Nice position here. Beautiful. Wow. Toast to the head there. You are so talented. Wow. Your training is just so strong. Good. Soften these fingertips for this last ending moment. Beautiful work today. Wow. So impressed. Thank you so much for your performance. Great job.
Hi there, Shyla. This is your IDA Judge Eddie. This is Restore and Acro Solo. Here we go. Nice strong opening pose there. Nice, beautiful height in that leap. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just feeling like our transitions are lacking a little emotion, yeah? We want to start telling that story right off the bat. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, we are like technically gorgeous, yeah? So we have to figure out right away what the storyline is. We're saying, wow, that front handspring into that back, stunning. Illusion, gorgeous. Really commit to that fan kick. Yeah, let's give it its full value. But up to then, wow, in that split, you have such control over the movement. Going into a press handstand. Let me just watch this real quick. Oh, okay, we're going to shift our weight to the left, to the right, to the left, and press it all the way up. Beautifully done. Into the attitude. Okay, and then just to show off, we are going to press ourselves down to the floor, which I don't think people understand how much upper body strength that takes to go from a handstand and lower yourself down to the ground, but that was Beautiful, technically beautiful. So where I want you to start working is, what does this number mean to you? It's restore. So we've got to start telling that story, yeah? Because that's where we're missing it. That leap in second was beautifully done. Round into that back step out, beautiful. Yeah, we're just showing off all our strength, which I love, love, love. But I also want to connect to you and your emotions. So we really got to work on telling the story, yeah? And even in acro, yeah? As acrobats, we tell the story. We make it exciting. We make it, and this, it just feels like I've got all this technical skill. Let me show you how I can line it all up and do it perfectly. I want to see it mean more to you, yeah? Gorgeous leg line there. Such a strong, strong technical dancer. Nice. Great flexibility without overextending too, which is really, really nice to see. Well, getting into that handstand was like no big deal to you. Gorgeous contortion work. Great. Wow, you are a powerhouse. I will tell you that. I'm just so impressed. All that hard work shows. Great, great job. Work on the storyline and expression a bit more, but wow. Great job.
Hello, I am IDA Judge Ashley. Hope wherever you are that you're happy and safe and healthy. I'm excited to watch this solo called Restore. It's an acro solo, and I'm one of your specialty acro judges. I also happen to be one of your additional feedback critique judges, which basically means that I'm going to be going farther into depth about technique and performance by stopping and starting the video. So I can't wait. Here we go. Dance World Cup Canada. I lived in Canada for a few months. I loved it. Oh, fun costume. Yes, I love that contraction. Make sure that standing leg is truly turned out, and I'd love to see you land turned out from that sauté. Really decide how you're getting out of that pirouette. The pirouette itself was lovely, and then you, I think, put your working foot down rather than rolling down gradually through your standing foot. I'm just going to go back and check it out. Yeah, it's an interesting exit and not a typical one. I'm totally fine with that. Just make sure you really define it so we know it's not a mistake. That like you're meaning to put your right foot down before your left heel rolls down. I like the balance and the poise here. Very controlled. Yes. Nice job with that line. I would love you to get that line. I think you have the ability to get your back leg fully straight in that scorpion. The right leg, I believe it was. So I would like you to get to the peak of that line, the straightest line that you've got from that leg, and then hold it there for a millisecond, just so that we get a chance to appreciate it before you move on. I always go by the adage, make the line before you break the line. So give us that nice, strong stretch line. Hold it, say ta-da. Well, not literally. Metaphorically say ta-da, and then move on. Oh, beautiful sauté. Yeah, fight. I would say fight for the turnout in that working leg just a little bit more so your hips don't swing. Ooh, beautiful loft. Oh, that tuck was so strong and beautiful. And the landing was so clean and clear. Just wanted to stop and tell you that. So strong. Love that. And I will just say for ladies, because we hold most of our weight in our hips, it's like much more difficult for us than dudes. So good for you. Yes, make sure you're not lifting that left hip when that fan kick happens. See this right leg? I want it to cross all the way over here. 45 degrees, quasi, like across your body. Let the fan kick start here. Then it moves here. Then it moves to your head. Then it moves away. Watch that the right hip doesn't lift. I'm sorry, that's your left hip. Make sure the left hip doesn't lift in sympathy to the leg. Keep your hip down. Use your turnout instead. Yes, what a beautiful line. I would love to see you go, instead of the front walkover to the kneel to the split. Could you go right to the split, or at least extend that left leg as soon as it gets down to the floor, so you're like kneeling on your right knee, but that left leg is extended? I think that would be even a smoother transition. That'd be really fun. I'm going to go back, but it is beautifully controlled. I want to see that leg extend and then continue to extend. Ah, what a beautiful smile. Good for you, negotiating that balance. Wow, you're so solid. Wow, so strong. Beautiful job. Yeah, lock out those elbows until you need to start. What would my advice be there? I felt like your elbows started to bend farther before. English is not working today, but I feel like you bent your arms too soon. I think you can wait until you're going to lower yourself with your biceps, triceps, and then once you start to bend your elbows, it's one smooth, strong action all the way down to your shoulder. It was some beautiful control. I just don't want you to have that like little hiccup. Nice line there. And I love that negotiation onto the shoulder. Yeah, beautiful, slow, gradual descent of the legs. Yes, so strong, so solid. You're using your core as you should. Beautiful height there. Yeah, and those aerials are just so easy. Nice height. Beautiful. I would set that loft, that layout step out even higher. Like you set it. I just want you to set it a little bit higher so you can really fly. That's the only criticism I have there at all. Watch that. How do I say this? Watch that you know which steps live in kind of jazz and ballet land and which steps live in tumbling land. And I talk a lot about this when I talk about acro solos, because acro truly is combining dance and acrobatics, combining dance and gymnastics. And so unlike a gymnastics routine, what we want to do in an acro solo is go back and forth between these two techniques. And to me, what's the most exciting is to see someone like really solidly, for example, in that plie rond de jambe, use their turnout, use their ballet technique, put their shoulders way down out of their ears, use a port de bras like you would in a jazz class, for example, and then the moment afterwards be able to snap into, you know, a hollow position, shoulders in your ears. And so I would encourage you in the solo to dig a little bit farther into the dance technique that underlies all of this, right? Of course, when you're tumbling, that's not what I want. Of course, when you're upside down or you're balancing on your chin or on your shoulder, like absolutely flip into gymnastics technique. But I want to see the flip quickly, and I want to see you dig into the dance technique a little bit more, any chance you get. So this rond de jambe that I saw a few counts ago, I want to show you what I mean, because the tumbling technique is so clean. That rond de jambe. Your left heel wasn't all the way on the ground. I feel like you could have used more turnout and more plie, but you just came out of this beautiful layout step out. This one. See how your standing leg went parallel? That's what I'm talking about. And then the next moment, beautiful job. We can go into that strength. Good job shifting your hips. Very minimally there. Yes. I'd like your legs to be just a little bit more parallel. I would love to see, how do I describe this without showing you? It should feel like you're squeezing your inner thighs together, even though your legs are separated into those double attitude, that stag position. Watch that you don't engage in turnout there, because the farther away your legs get from one another, the more separated the line is. But then, of course, once you decide to start shifting your legs to this second split, go for it, and go for it right away. I think that's my advice to you in a few things I've seen so far. Unless it is supposed to be slow and gradual, once you start the action, get there quicker. So we have time to appreciate the line, so we're not there watching you kind of negotiate that second. Once you've gone from parallel to second, go there smoothly, but go there quickly. If possible, what you're doing is very difficult. And I so appreciate that. Oh, what a nice, beautiful smile. Oh, wait, I'm going back. I just want to see that again. I want to try that myself in my backyard. So you're going for, it's like a Tinsica, but back handspring to front walkover. That was cool. I want to try that. Could use a little bit more turnout on the way up to this développé. Once you got there, you like put your hip down, you turned out this leg nicely, but I want it on the way up as well. Think about putting your knee into your armpit sooner before you even extend the lower part of your leg. I want to show you what I mean. Nice control there, by the way. Now, see, I want that turnout to happen on the way up. You're very, very, very strong. These lines are beautiful. Thank you for energizing and stretching that foot. Love that flexibility. I would advise, I'm going to go back just a little bit. There was a moment this right leg like was up and then it stayed bent as you switched. I wanted it to stretch for just a moment so I was able to see that line. Yeah, see how it like came in, there was like an envelope? Can you straighten it first before you bend it so it goes out then down? I just think it'll make a nicer line. It'll give us a sharper visual. Like there, out and then down would be nice. Good job. Wow. You didn't even barely have to do any adjusting there. You are so solid. Good for you. And it's so calm and collected. There's no question. You know that you're on your balance. Watch that left back foot doesn't sickle at all. Same thing here. Push that left heel forward, forward, forward. Really nice work. So much of that is just so solid. I almost have nothing to say. But what I would advise is dig into that turnout, dig into that ballet technique and jazz technique. Whenever you have the ability to show off your ballet technique, take it. Especially in the transition moments, especially in the in-between tumbling moments. I would also say find some more extremes dynamically because you're just so calm and so collected and so beautifully fluid the whole time. I wish that there were a few moments where you like hit the audience over the head with something like really fast or really sharp or really big, and then the next moment you go back to your like lovely neutral controlled place. But I think that there are a few moments in the solo that could really pop more so. I think lean into the excitement that the audience is about to feel when you're doing that layout step out, which is beautiful. But I think more height and more punch would help the audience go, oh my gosh, that was really hard, you know, because I don't think people know how hard that is. Same thing with the, like, I honestly don't know what to call it, but that, like, handspring front walkover, Tinsica-esque thing, but harder. I think there are dynamic shifts that you can hit. I think that whenever your music has an accent, really dig into that accent. For example, there could have been a moment, if I'm remembering correctly, with your legs in that double stag and you're in an arm balance, and then you extend to second. I think that there was an accent where you could go cajon with your legs rather than like gradually get there. I'm not asking for that on everything, certainly, but just pick your moments. Pick at least 5 moments that can be super sharp in this dance, 5 moments that can be super smooth, 5 moments that can be really big, 5 that can be really small, and all the dynamics that you can think of. 5 that can be super subtle, 5 that can be super in your face. Do you know what I mean? Just to vary, just to help the audience really get involved even more so. Really nice work. Thank you.